Standing here right now with former La Plata Mayor Bill Ekman. And Mr. Mayor, it says right here you were mayor from 1983 to 2005. Is that a mistake or?
No, that's a fact.
It's got to be one of the toughest jobs in America being a mayor, even of a small town, right?
Well, it is, but you know, it was a real joy and never regretted a day of it. Enjoyed every day of it.
An incredible time for you in April back in 2002, and there goes that bell again. Let's go back some 15 years when you and we walked the town hours after the tornado hit. Let's take a look.
The first thing we had to do was get our water and sewer systems up to speed. You see that's metal there's the old water tank that came down.
The water tank was what, 70 years old?
Well, it was pretty close to that, yeah, 75 years old.
Okay.
And it came down, and when it came down, it broke the pipes, and the water drained out of the system. And to add insult to injury, the electricity was out, so the wells didn't work. Then we lost the power at the town hall, and part of the roof, so we're trying to get that ready to go. And it's been just try to get the regular town services up and get the rescue work all done. And probably about tomorrow, the big job will start to clearing up the roads and clearing up the debris and all those kinds of things. Down there, that house on the left, probably out of all of them, is one of them that bothered me the most. Yeah, that one there, that was one of the most historic houses in La Plata, and as you can see, it's destroyed.
What about your other historic buildings, Mr. Mayor?
We lost an awful lot of them. There was, as we look around here, we've lost a lot of the historic nature of the town. Plus the fact that we've lost about 75% of our downtown central business district, as you can see. I would hope that we'll build back up in line with our vision, and I hope we'll be better than ever when this all gets built back up.
Mayor Ekman, we're joined by, I know you know this face, he's been around as long as you have, Topper Shut. Topper and I have been talking, all week long, and if there's anything in the area that might be described as a tornado alley, we're standing there, is that right?
Well, it is. I mean, the 1926 tornado took almost exactly the same path, and fortunately this one occurred on a Sunday evening when there was no school and the businesses were closed, so in some ways, we're lucky. But yeah, seems to be a tornado alley. They come over the river, they seem to get shear, which is wind direction, change in wind direction and wind speed at various levels, and it starts to turn the thunderstorm. And yeah, if we had an alley, that would be it right there, Route 6.
It was interesting, though. The first tornado came a different direction when it came into the town, but it crossed the same spot exactly. This tornado actually damaged the house, which is in the area where the school was originally in 1926.
And remember, they had a small tornado in February between La Plata and Waldorf. I mean, it keeps on going.
And we had a couple others down through the years that weren't really big enough to get too much with, but we've had several of them. You're right.
So, Mr. Mayor, how do you and the Chamber of Commerce sell the town? What do you tell people who are thinking about moving here?
Well, I wouldn't do that. I guess I have to think about myself. Do I want to finish spending my time here?
You did a wonderful job, and Bruce and I have also been talking about how it is a celebration, and the town's grown by 25%. And families are coming out here and living here, and and you have a business district, and some of those buildings, they were tagged to be kind of torn down. So
well, and you had a plan though. You had a plan in place. There was major development that was going to take place anyway. This just expedited things, sped them up, right?
And the interesting thing that I'm really proud of is, to my knowledge, not one of the buildings that went back didn't go according to the plan that we had put together. And we had told them they didn't have to do it. They told them they could build back just what they had if they wanted to. But if they followed the vision, we would give them a lot of help.
There you go.
And they all did it.
All right. Good for you, Mr. Mayor Topper, thanks a lot. We're back in a minute.